Hello, everyone, and welcome back to heat number 2 of Doug's attempt to kick off season 3 in quad 1 here. Very confusing how this all works together, but watch my video from last week that explains all these heats, the quads, and how we're going to get to the playoffs here. But we saw him on Tuesday tackle the general trivia questions, and he wasn't able to do it incredibly hot, but again, we'll have to wait and see what the scores are able to be to see where he's going to land. But today, this averages out with his score from on Tuesday, so you can put that all behind you. You have a strong score here today. New episodes every single Tuesday and Friday, as always. And Doug here is going to play 3 rounds of Real Reveal, which is a game you haven't played yet because that debuted in the Elite 8 of Season 2. Then we did that in the Final 4 of the championship. So I guess before we get in, you have 3 different movies. You've seen people play this. Have you noticed any strategies? You're like, I don't know why they're going for that. Or have you been excited to play this game? What are your thoughts on the Real Reveal?
I have been excited to play this game. I think that there are... I'll say this. This is crazy too. A lot of people are bad at this game. I don't want to say. Granted, there is it's from a. I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to get all of them wrong, right? Get 0 points on every single one of these. But the reason I say that is because a lot of people I noticed, because I think I watched, if not all of them, almost all of them that included this game from last season. A lot of people are very stubborn, or they get an idea of how to do it in their head. And then, but it's not working at all. And then they just keep hammering that same strategy over and over again. And I'm watching it and I'm like, dude, you gotta obviously you don't the cinematographer or the writer is not working out for you, dude. You gotta go for something else.
Yeah. Well, the point values have been updated for this season, and to stay consistent across all 24 contestants that can be on the season, these are the same point values. Even if I start noticing throughout the season, maybe one is too high or too low, it's going to stay consistent as this. So we got director, lead actor, second build actor, third build actor, release year, the writer or writers, cinematographer, the genres, your Letterboxd score, the Letterboxd average score, number of words in the title of the movie, duration, the global box office is a new hint, Oscar nominations, and the last date that you watched it. Total of 150 points per movie here. So it may seem like, based on watching last season where it was 75 points, if you think I've already taken 40 points off of this, you got to remember 150 is way bigger total that we're subtracting from here. But yeah, I'm excited to see how you go through it. You kind of called some shots that some people weren't doing the best. I think the ones that people didn't do great on was when they were supposed to pick points for the other person. I thought everyone wasted so many points on the board. I don't know why everyone wasn't picking Rotten Tomatoes score and just getting those nickel and dime 1 points away from the other person. But yeah, I'm fascinated to see how you're going to tackle this. What's the first clue you're going to be wanting to go for?
So there's a couple different ways I could do about this. I see your last date watched. Is that a new one?
No, it was on last season, but not a lot of people used it.
Okay. That seems a little underrated then, if not a lot of people used it. That seems interesting. Okay. There's so many movies. Okay. I did a little, before we recorded today, I did a little bit of a movie grid and movie pyramid, the little online games to get my fucking census going. Did not do too hot on the movie grid today. But regardless, I'm fucking yapping. Okay. Can I get a release here, please?
Yep. Starting off with a release year, a common theme, bumped it up a little bit in points. This came out in 2022.
Okay. 2022. That's actually super fucking helpful. Actually, wait, release year and... Oh, that's a lot of points though. Can I get a release here and you know what? Fuck it. Can I get a duration?
Duration. Interesting. We haven't seen anyone, I think, pull for that. 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Hold on. Let me cook. Wait a second. There's not... Hold on. 2022. So it's not Avatar. It's not The Batman. It's not RRR. It's not Tar. It's... It's not... What's a movie that's 2 hours long? Okay. What's... You might... Okay, you might think I'm crazy. I might. Is it crazy to guess here?
You lose 5 points if you get the guess wrong. So in theory, there's only 4 clues left available on the board. That would be less points being risked than that, or 5 clues. So I don't think it's a terrible strategy, but do what you want to do.
Between a couple movies, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna say, ooh, yeah, give me the Oscar nominations.
This was not nominated for any Oscars.
Oh. 2 hours and 10 minutes? Not nominated for any Oscars.
So you could guess for 5, but Letterboxd average is also 5. Number of words is 4. Box office 3. Your last date watch 2. Your ratings out of 7.
Okay. So how many points? That's not that many. Like 12, like whatever, like 20 points down. Oh, wait. Give me global box office and I should be able to do it. I feel so confident actually because it's so recent.
I'm fascinated by your mind. 171.2 million.
So release year 2022 made 170. Okay, so I thought it was going to be Glass Onion. Obviously not going to be Glass Onion now. That didn't make $170 million. 0 Oscar nominations, though. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes. This is so interesting. Okay. Yo, you know what? No, Glass Onion's too long. That was like 2 hours and 20 minutes, actually. Hold on. I need to rethink everything about my life. It's 2022 was such a good fucking year for movies. Oh my god. 0 Oscar nominations. Was Nope nominated for any Oscars? Oh, I don't think it was. No, cinematography. Of course it was. I'm between 2 movies. You want to hear them?
Yeah.
Nope and Moonfall. 2 movies I'm between.
Yeah, and I obviously can't help you with strategy, but even if you would want to go for something like words and title, it sounds like if those are the 2 you're between, that wouldn't really help you.
That's the thing. Words and title, fucking genre wouldn't help either. Because they're both sci-fi movies.
Would you remember when you watched either of them last?
Yes, actually. I watched Moonfall last on. It was December. When was the last time I watched Moonfall? Yeah, actually, give me my last watch date.
Last time you watched this is July 21st, 2022.
Oh, wait, then it's fucking it's Nope.
Locking that in?
Yeah.
I think you just laid down a crazy gauntlet for the first real reveal of season 3. Not even an actor, cinematographer, or writer, and you just clipped that. And it did not get nominated. Hoyt van Hoytema was not nominated for cinematography. For
that was I wasn't sure, but I felt like he should have been. So I was okay. That was my main hesitation.
Well, you got that with 22 points taken off the board, which like director and lead actors even more than that alone. So we kind of saw on Tuesday, maybe the trivia wasn't the best, but I think you're already on track. I mean, we have 2 more movies to go, but that was crazy. You've pulled stuff no one's ever pulled before on this. So I'm loving to see the new strategy in season 3. You kind of called people out at the beginning of this, and it's coming to fruition so far.
To be honest, the movie being so recent helped a lot. That's like, if it was a worse release year, I would have different strategy, but the movie being so recent did a lot of heavy lifting there.
Sometimes that ruins it for people too, because normally the graph of like year watched is usually like skewed to where you're watching way more recent films, so you have a lot more to choose from those years.
Right.
But, yeah, we're on to movie number 2. Do you want to go same strategy or shake it
Yeah,
up?
fuck it. Who gives a shit, dude? Give me release year. Give me the year this movie came out.
Mm-hmm. This came out in 2002.
Okay, 2002. Oh, what a good year for movies. 2002. Yesterday I was talking in the group chat about I almost said the wrong name, Steven Spielberg. And how Steven Spielberg directed Minority Report in 2002. And in that and the other 2002 movies are, you know what? I just watched Sympathy for Lady Vengeance, which was directed by Park Chan-wook. That movie didn't come out in 2002, but Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance came out in 2002. What else? Hold on, do I have it? One of my favorite movies of all time, Hero, on the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation Portable.
That's epic.
This is so awesome. That movie came out in 2002. Oh shit. So those are just a couple. I just watched a film directed by Soi Chiang. It's a horror movie that came out in 2002. Those are all the ones top of mind. A Star Wars movie came out I think episode 2 came out in 2002. Anyways, so those are the ones that came out. Okay, so I think that I should be able to get it if give me genre.
Genres for 7 points. This is a biography crime drama.
Biography is a crazy word there. Oh, is it a different Steven Spielberg movie? Is this Catch Me If You Can?
Locking in a guess?
Locking it in.
There's no way anyone's beating this score in season 3. This is crazy. You did even better than your first round. 131.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Biography is such a crazy nugget. That's why I love looking at the answer key on my side, because like sometimes some of these just give you nothing. Some of them times they're everything. So if the genre is just like drama, wouldn't give you much. But the biography is such a crazy piece of information to unlock. But you got that with 19 points taken off. And what I want future contestants to notice in this episode, and anyone watching playing along, is interesting. Doug's the first person that I see take the approach of, once they get their first clue, they try and think of like every movie that comes to their mind and think like, what is the next information that would unlock it? Where I feel like so many people start to do what you said, or what you do, where you like list all the movies, but then like, I can't get it from that. So then they just go right or whatever. But this is fascinating to watch unfold. So you're at 259 points so far out of the possible 450, but obviously 150 are still up to grab for this final one. We have one more movie left, but you got to be feeling pretty good so far about getting that sour taste out of your mouth from Tuesday's episode. Now we're going to the final movie, Crazy Two Pulls. Where are we starting today?
I can't believe I got that. I can't breathe. Dude.
You said Steven Spielberg right at the bat. I was like, oh man, does he already know it? But then you were mentioning that like 4 other Steven Spielbergs not Call Me by Your Name.
Well, that's the thing. He it's like he made more than one movie in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I can't breathe. That's so crazy.
That was a crazy
That's pull. So crazy. That's so
that was
nuts,
crazy.
Bro.
That was nuts.
Release year again, please.
Yeah, let's go for it. 2001.
Ooh. This was the year I was born, buddy. This is the year that the first Harry Potter movie came out in 2001. The first Lord of the Rings movie came out in 2001. Mulholland Drive came out in 2001. The first Spy Kids came out in 2001. The Piano Teacher, my favorite movie, on some days, it depends, it changes.
Mm-hmm.
Came out in 2001. Another Hong Kong film, that was a Chinese film last time. Well, I referenced a Hong Kong film last year as well. Zoo Warriors, directed by Shu Hark. It's a favorite from me and Owen. Came out in 2001. Shout out. Everybody should add that to their watch list. Click. I think the first or second Fast and the Furious came out in 2001. Famously, of course, the Planet of the Apes remake came out in 2001. Oh my god, and Moulin Rouge came out in 2001. And I think that there was a Friday the 13th movie that came out that year too. Maybe. I think that there was the Mission Impossible 2 came out in 2001. That sounds right. And I think that another Hong Kong. I think that Crouching Tiger came out in 2001. I think that Unbreakable also came out in 2001. And I think that Shrek maybe. I'm just trying to name as many movies as possible. I don't know. So give me, you know what? Underrated. Give me my Letterboxd score. Underrated.
Your Letterboxd score is a 5-star review.
Okay. It's Mulholland Drive or it's The Piano Teacher. We've narrowed it down. It's one of those two movies. For sure. One of those two movies. Oh! No, yeah. So
do you take a shot and guess 50-50, or do you go for a lower point one that you think would differentiate between those two for you?
Mulholland Drive is my guess.
This is a crazy episode. And completely by random number chance, yeah, you tied the best, which you did 131. I don't know if anyone would get better than any of those three you got, which is crazy, incredible. 390 you got out of possible 450. I mean, how are you feeling? You just murdered this game. You called people out at the beginning of this and destroyed it.
I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that, bro.
What's fun for viewers if they don't know is we filmed these back to back. So like we just filmed you doing not so great on the before one. So the vibes were low, but you shook it off and you yeah. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, I can't breathe, bro. No, that's like, you don't understand. That's so crazy.
No,
That's so crazy.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god.
I purposely bumped up like writer, cinematographer, and third build actor to more points this season because I'm like, too many people use that, and you didn't use it once. None of those once. And you got it off. You got this off of a release year and your Letterboxd score, which, to be fair, 5 narrows it down a ton. But that's one of those things too. Like I was mentioning with genre, like if the answer was 3 for your Letterboxd score, like that's so many options. So you just never know when you just got lucky with the right clues at the right times. You crushed it.
That's so nuts. Oh my god. I'm sorry. So also, listen, I guessed Mulholland Drive because I feel like one of the last times I came on, you've given me a piano teacher question before. So that's why I didn't guess that. That's so nuts, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, that gives you 390 points out of the possible 450. We have 24 contestants this season. I would be stunned if anyone can get better than that, because not only did you absolutely crush it, you crushed it all 3 times for 390 points. So the thing is, we're uploading the 10 questions we filmed earlier today on Tuesday. You're going to have to just eat it in the comments. You're going to have to people are going to be chirping. The group chat will be going off saying you're washed, and you just have to sit back there and grin while you wait for Friday's episode to come out, where you unleash this greatness on everyone and show that we average just perfect 50-50 each from the first episode in this one. So I think you're for sure going to end up being locked into the overall top 4, but we'll see. I mean, crazy performance. Very impressive.
I want to be like, that's all skill. That was so luck. That was so luck, dude. Like all of those, I was just so lucky on. That's so crazy.
No, I mean, yeah, just ridiculous. Like there's just every single time of the 15 clues, there's some that are going to give you a ton of information. Some are going to be nothing. And you just got pretty lucky with the ones you picked were the ones that gave you a lot of information.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Cause that's the thing. If you were to throw me, I mean, just like these, like the 2000s, those years, bro, it's like, I don't know. Anyways.
Because I mean, yeah, the other 2 movies you gave Nope a 4-star and Catch Me If You Can a 3.5, which like based on each of those respective years, you probably have at least 10 plus movies probably the same exact rating or something similar. Whereas, Mulholland Drive being a 5, and that's the only time you went for your rating. And crazy Paul.
Nuts, bro.
But that'll do it for this episode. Doug's time on the Trivia 10 regular season for season 3 is done. We have 5 more people coming in this quad before we're going to go through a playoffs between them, the top 4, to see who's going to be moving on to the grander championship. But Doug laid a bit of a dud in the first one, threw down the gauntlet in this one. So we will be seeing if it's enough to get him to move on. I think it will be. But yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because every Tuesday and Friday next week will be with a brand new contestant hitting these two back to back. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, leave a like, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.